Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. This guy, Rafael van der Vaart, is someone who sometimes appears a bit of a street footballer, Jim.
Yeah, you can definitely see a lot of that in the way he plays. He seems yards ahead of anyone when it comes to finding space, Peter.
One of the greatest talents to roll off the Amsterdam production line, certainly.
No doubt about that.
So it's down to business here. Van der Vaart. Maradona. Yamal. Now it's Rashford. Stood up well to him there. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Van der Vaart might just make this.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now it's Martinez. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neither side especially adventurous early on. He's picked his way through. Rafinha! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Koundé. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Merino. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Van der Vaart. Maradona. And he's away. Now the finish! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Could be danger here. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van der Vaart proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this...
He's had a hit! And he hits the net! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Beckham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Torres, good purposeful running this. Decent hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Hakimi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Good spot, he's seen the run. That's good play. Van der Vaart! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Van der Vaart just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Nuno Mendes. Merino. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bit too much weight on the pass. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Merino. And Pavard. Rice. Torres charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Merino. And it goes cross-field. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Beckham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Has a goal! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Rafinha.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Pass somewhat off target. Rice. Rafinha. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, super find. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Courtois with the clearance. Maradona being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Looking for the runner. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's going to be disappointed with that. He could be in here. Ederson will lay claim to that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Driving forward. Well, played right into his path. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pavard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rashford. He's in space and looking for options. And they've got a throw.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gently done. That has ended up in no man's land. Pavard. Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets his pass away. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Aim forwards. And it's Maradona. Maradona looking to penetrate opposition lines. Yamal. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's found a way through. Big chance! Danger averted for now. That's the throw. And it's played forward. Merino. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Messi. Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And that's another throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, Messi. El dorsal 6.
And he was quick to react.
Serán sustituidos por
Quality
el
ball.
dorsal 21.
Ronaldo looks to get on the end of
El
this.
dorsal 14. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rafinha. And it's Beckham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hakimi.
Habrá
2 minutes to be
de
added
descuento.
on. He's not got that quite right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Martinez. Ederson deals with it effortlessly. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado una serie de coche con un llevar de forma de vuelta al fútbol. Le ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con